Hey guys, welcome to Makeup Mayhem Day 2. It is May the 2nd, and today is the perfect palette tag. Here are all my palettes. I know I don't have a lot, but when it came down to picking lots of makeup videos to do one for every day of the month, I had to scrounge around. So, let's get started. Some of the palettes I have are going to qualify for more than one category because, like I said, I have a limited amount of palettes. So, now that we've got that covered, let's do the video. Question number 1 is the best packaging. And the best packaging, my favorite packaging, is from the Sephora Divergent collaboration. It's this, like, broken up Ferris wheel. That one, and then this one goes on the bottom, and it's like a broken up Ferris wheel. It's a really great trick, and it all came inside like this gigantic box that I have somewhere else right now. So this was my favorite packaging because it represents the Ferris wheel from the movie, which Triss and Four climb together. Of course, it's not all lit up by this, but I love the packaging. I like how they all are broken up. It's just fun, and they all say Divergent on them. It's upside down and backwards, though. Divergent. Next question is the best color payoff, and for that I have to go with my Galaxy Chic 18 Color Cosmetics BH Cosmetics palette. And I showed yesterday in my video that this is like my April favorites, and this is like this amazing palette. The payoff is amazing. Like, here we go, one swipe of, I'll do Neptune, which is this blue, just one swipe with my finger, and that's the payoff. So these colors have like amazing payoff, better than any of my other palettes that I have. I even have an Urban Decay palette, so that's really saying something. So this is, honestly, I would recommend this to anyone, legitimately. Next one is the most versatile, and for that I have to go to the Divergent palettes again, and here's the reason why. Is a special thing that has to do with these. See how they're kind of separate, this end clip here? That's because you can take them and you can snap them off and move them to other palettes. So you can take this Transformer shade, this is called Transform even, this Transformer shade, and you can switch it from one palette to the other. If I can do it the right way for this video. Frustrations. Okay. See, and then, whoa. Now that is a different color than what was on there before, which was, I think this is Diverge. Yeah, Diverge. And so you can mix and match the different Transformer shades. One is like a black and gold type luminescence. One's a just a diamond luxurious color, and then the last one is the this like taupe color called Choose. And that's what I thought about when it said versatility. I was like, that's the versatility of this palette. It's what makes it so cool. It's the kind of the divergence of it. Best for travel. When I travel, this is the palette I take with me, my little Naked Basics palette. And it's just because it's so, I don't have any of the Naked palettes. I plan on getting one soon, but this is just so, it's basic shades. They're all matte except for Venus, which is the like the highlight shade. You can take this with you anywhere. You can do a smoked out look with these colors. You can do just a neutral look. You can do anything with this palette. You don't have a lot of colors, no, but you can still continue to just have things with you for when you go away. And it's small, it fits in your bag. All my other palettes just are so big. I mean, even these are kind of skinny, but it's not the same as just this little, you know, handheld packaging. biggest regret palette. I actually don't have any more. I recently was throwing out things, and it's like my biggest regret of all makeup I ever bought, and it was my 100 e.l.f. palette, and it was like on sale for like $5, and so that's why I bought it initially, because I was like, oh, $5 and it comes with 100 colors. Well, not really, because like 5 of the brown shades are all basically the same. They weren't that pigmented. They were super chalky if they were like light colors. It was a real letdown, and I own a lot of e.l.f. stuff, and so that's why it was such a letdown, because I was like, you know what, I love standing for e.l.f. I like saying that e.l.f. is so great and awesome despite it being a cheaper brand, and then I got that palette and was like, I stood up for you. But that's my biggest regret palette, the e.l.f. 100. I don't recommend the bulky e.l.f. palettes. That's all I have to say. I've never been impressed by their eyeshadows. Best color names, and for this I go back to the Divergent palette, and specifically to the, down here they say which one they are, and this is the Dauntless palette. And it's because of the book series, that I like these color names so much, and it's because they're named after the different factions in the book. Like, this is Dauntless Ink because the Dauntless all have tattoos. This is Ammunition Stone, and because the representation for them in the cauldrons is stones. And then Erudite Sapphire, and that's because the Erudite wear blue as their main color, and so just I love that it's called all these things. And then the different Transformer shades are called Transform, Diverge, and Choose, and like it goes along with the whole series so well. And just I love specifically the other 3 palettes that are in with the Divergent set. I wasn't really impressed by the names as much as I was with the ones in this set. So yes, definitely the Dauntless from the Divergent set. My favorite color names. My least used palette would have to be this one I got in an Ipsy bag, and it's from Be a Bombshell, and it's in Bora Bora. And just, it's not that I don't like these colors, it's just that I don't have, they're not really that versatile. I mean, I have a gold shade already, and this copper is just a little too bright of a copper to use compared to some of the other colors I have in that shade. This color, the blue, is so bright, like I'd have to have a really good excuse to use this blue. And then the gold, though, I get a pretty good amount of use out of, although I have other gold shades. So, and then this, like, just this plain brown, which I haven't really used because I like to use a really dark brown here on my outer corner. And so I haven't gotten a lot of use out of this. I mean, I did a look with it when I got the Ipsy bag, but I haven't. Every once in a while, I dip my finger in it and go, oh, just a little gold here, a little bit of that blue, just like on the inner corner or something, but least amount of used. Most used palette is definitely my Naked Basics palette, not only because I've had it the longest, but because it just, I use it along with everything else. I always use this really dark color on my outer corner just to help blend it in. Walk of Shame I use a lot for up here in my highlight area, and then Venus, of course, I also use for my eye highlight and my inner tear duct all the time. I'm sorry about the light there, but this is my most used palette, and it's also my desert island palette. Like, if you were stuck on a desert island and you could only take one palette with you, what would you take? This is the one I would take. Because, like, earlier, like, when I was said about travel, like, this is a great palette to just have all the time. And I dodged saying it's a versatile palette there, because there's a different kind of versatility there. But this is my desert island. This is my most used. My most loved, though, the one that I like to create the best look with, is from the Divergence, and it's the, hold on, there it is. This is the Abnegation palette, and it's like I have hazel eyes, and so it's got this green and this really dark brown, and then there's a gold here and just an almond color, and then of course you can switch out any of the translucent diamond luxe. I don't know what these things are called. These divergent cubes on the end, but this is my most loved. I love this palette of colors specifically in the divergent set of all of my palettes. This is my most loved, and it's just because this is what I would use. Like, if I was like, hey, we're gonna go out in town. Okay, let me grab this to, like, put on really quick. So that's it. That's the palette tag. I tag anybody who watches this video to go ahead and also do this. I also say that if you want, go ahead and join the Makeup Mayhem series for the month. I just want to say a disclaimer, you don't have to do a video every day of the month. I'm doing that because I'm off of school right now and I have some free time. But you can do it, a lot of people are doing it every other day, and a lot of other people are doing it like whenever they're free, but I've been, like I said, on a hiatus for a while, and so just coming back, I'm done school for, until the summer's over. I have the time, so thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Just have fun, look great, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the... Okay, I have, in my last video, I have the list of all the videos I'm doing this month. I will also link you back to yesterday's video below, and I will also list all the videos I'm doing for this month below in case you want to get some ideas. I will also list the questions with the palettes questions for you to use if you chose to do this video also. Thank you so much. Now I will say my little catchphrase. Have fun, look great, and I will see you tomorrow.